Shadow Secretary of State for Education.
Well, Mike's right about a number of things, and me and Mike go back a very, very long way, and at times where in the Labour Party it can feel like the family can be a bit too close-knit at times, and at times when people felt that maybe I wasn't the right person, or I didn't have the right qualifications, or I didn't know the right people, I was at home help. I didn't go into politics to get up the greasy pole. I actually went to show that actually we need different types of politics, and when I did that, it was a brave decision, and I took on not only the establishment in the government and what happens there, but the establishment in some ways in our political party. And there was only very, very few people that were willing to put their head above the parapet. And if you think about that as an individual, it's a difficult thing to do sometimes. We've all been in those situations. I remember looking at a documentary of Jack Dromey about Hillsborough, and I thought, what a broken man he looked. Because he had the opportunity at the time to do something. And it was a very difficult thing, and it would have ruined his career, and it would have been really damaging. But I looked at him on the documentary, and I thought he recognised that he didn't go far enough when he had the opportunity. And Mike, he had an opportunity to put his head above the parapet. And it wasn't about him. In fact, he probably could have ruined him by doing it. But that's the sort of MP that you're going to elect on June the 8th. Because Mike, when nobody was willing to put their head above the parapet and support me, Mike said, and he didn't do it because he knew me very well. He only heard of me in the trade union movement. He didn't know me as a mate. We didn't go drinking together or anything like that. Our kids didn't play paddling pools together or anything. We go to the same university. But you know what Mike saw? Mike saw what was right. And he didn't question it. He didn't question his role. He stepped up to the plate. That's the MP that you'll be electing. That's the sort of pride that you will have, that Mike talks about, that person that needs that support. He will fight heaven and earth for the people of Weaver Vale, because he will always do what's right by you and put Weaver Vale first. And that's what we need in this constituency, and that's what we need across the UK. For too long, those at the top and those that have got near the top have forgotten about what's right in life, what's important in life. People have sort of got to this neoliberal model of we've got to get what we can for our lot. I can't worry about the rest because it's about what we can get for our lot. That's not Great Britain values. That's not the values that we've seen over the last week when we've had such a tragic situation that happened in Greater Manchester. What made Britain great is about how we treat each other, how we look after each other, the pride that we have. When I was growing up with nothing, for nothing, we'd give 50p to the neighbour if we had it. You don't walk over the other side of the road if someone falls over. You go over and you help them. That's the Labour way. That's what we're offering our manifesto. We're saying... for the first time in decades, we've got a manifesto that we don't have to shy and say we can have a little bit, we can't have that. We've got a manifesto that I'm proud to put my name to. That not only will it roll back what the Tories are doing, but it gives us a future. It gives our children a future. All the time we've heard, UKIPers are coming back. People that went to UKIP, and there is a lot of Labour voters that went to UKIP because they felt abandoned by the Labour Party. They felt we weren't giving their